Hi, my name is Joe Penney. I'm a journalist and photographer based in New York City, and I did my report for the Pulitzer Center and for The Intercept on a $110 million American drone base that the U.S. Air Force is building in Agadez in central Niger. The Americans are building a drone base in Niger ostensibly to survey militant groups and traffickers on the borders with Mali, Algeria, Libya, and Nigeria. And they chose Niger because it's one of the few countries in the region that was open to having armed drones, and that their president was democratically elected, although there was issues with that election, his re-election. Most people in Niger are highly skeptical about this drone base. About the motives behind U.S. engagement, and then B, about its capacity to actually secure the country. What we've seen in Niger is a steady deterioration of security in parts like Difa, which is along the border with Nigeria, and in Walam area, Tilaberi, which is on the border with Mali. So despite the fact that American special forces have been on the ground with Nigerian special forces since 2013, despite the fact that there are French soldiers present, that there are German soldiers present, and pretty soon there will be Italian soldiers present, there hasn't been a net increase in security in Niger. So I think that the main issue that people have is, why does Niger keep inviting more and more foreign soldiers if the results on the ground show that security just keeps getting worse and worse? I think that the drone base could have a destabilizing effect on Niger's democracy. Some people say in Niger that it violated the constitution. Article 169 of the Nigerian constitution states that any defense treaty must pass through parliament and be ratified by parliament in order for it to be legal in the country. And Article 66 of the Nigerian constitution states that it is up to the army of Niger to secure the security of Niger. Americans should care about this because it's paid for by American taxpayer dollars. So that's $110 million of taxpayer money that's going to build a drone base in Niger that most Nigerians don't deem necessary, and that Americans don't necessarily have a great security interest in. I just think that the risk of escalation of the conflict, potential escalation of this conflict, is quite high. Because when American soldiers were killed in Tongo Tongo, the reaction was to arm the drones. So what Nigerians were asking, at least ones that I spoke to, was what happens when one of those drones makes a mistake? What will be the escalation then?